Some people say plant proteins are not full proteins. They are wrong. I am going to give you 2 legumes which have all 9 amino acids. Those are complete proteins. Also, there are some with almost double the amount of proteins you can get from a chicken breast. Picture this. You're trying to eat healthier but stuck between getting enough protein and keeping carbs and cholesterol low. Sound familiar? Let's talk about 5 humble heroes that solve this exact problem. These aren't fancy expensive superfoods with unpronounceable names. They're everyday peas and legumes that pack a protein punch without loading you up with carbs. Ready to meet them? Black-eyed peas, the underrated all-rounder. These creamy legumes aren't just for southern cooking. 1 cup, 170 grams, delivers 13 grams of protein with 35 grams of carbs. Half of those carbs come from fiber, making them slow to digest and great for steady energy. They're also a folate powerhouse, covering 88% of your daily needs in one go. Pro tip: soak them overnight to cut cooking time. Throw them into stews, salads, or mash them into veggie burgers. Lentils, the quick cook champion. Lentils are the busy person's best friend. Boil them in 20 minutes, and you've got 8.8 grams of protein per 100 grams with just 16.9 grams of carbs. They're rich in iron too, giving women nearly 20% of their daily needs per serving. Studies show lentils help balance blood sugar, making them perfect for diabetics or anyone avoiding energy crashes. Try them in curries, as a taco filling, or cold in summer salads. You can find tons of recipes for lentils on YouTube. If you just want to cook with some spices, it may take only 10 minutes. Make sure you wash them 3 to 4 times to get rid of the dirt. You might want to rinse canned lentils and beans to get rid of added salt and flavorings. Snow peas, the crunchy snack hero. These flat, sweet pods are your go-to for raw snacking. A cup, about 98 grams, has 2 grams of protein and just 4 grams of carbs. They're mostly water, so they hydrate you while giving a subtle nutrient boost. Chop them into noodle dishes, dip them in hummus, or sauté with garlic for a 5-minute side. 2. Green peas, the sweet protein surprise. You might have pushed these off your plate as a kid, but green peas are stealthy protein ninjas. A half cup, 80 grams, gives you about 4.3 grams of protein. But here's the kicker. They're only 12.5 grams of carbs per serving. That's roughly half the carbs of a slice of bread. They're also loaded with fiber, 4.4 grams per serving, to keep your digestion happy. Toss them in stir-fries, blend them into soups, or mix with mint for a fresh side dish. Chickpeas, the versatility king. Yes, they're higher in carbs, 44 grams per cup, but chickpeas earn their spot with 14.5 grams of protein per serving. That's like eating 2 eggs, but with way more fiber, 12.8 grams. Research links chickpeas to better appetite control, thanks to their protein-fiber combo. Roast them crispy for salads, blend into hummus, or bake into flour for gluten-free recipes. Soybeans, the protein powerhouse you've probably overlooked. They are a full protein containing all essential amino acids. A half cup of boiled soybeans packs about 18 grams of protein. That's like eating 3 eggs, but without the cholesterol. Even better, they're low in carbs for a legume, with just 8 grams per serving. But here's what's wild. Raw soybeans are even more concentrated. 100 grams of raw soybeans? That's 36 grams of protein. To put that in perspective, that's nearly double the protein in the same amount of chicken breast. They're also loaded with iron, covering 196% of your daily needs in one go. You've probably had soy without realizing it. Think tofu, soy milk, or even that miso soup at your favorite sushi spot. Fermented options like tempeh and natto are popular in Asian cuisines and pack gut-friendly probiotics. Why soybeans work? They're one of the few plant proteins that contain all 9 essential amino acids. Your body needs these to build muscle and repair tissue. Studies show soy protein can lower bad cholesterol by about 3–4%, which might not sound like much, but it adds up over time. Other dried legumes you should meet now. Let's talk about some lesser-known dried legumes that deserve a spot in your pantry. Adzuki beans, the sweet protein. These small red beans are staple in East Asian desserts, but they're secretly protein ninjas. 100 grams of dried adzuki beans give you 20 grams of protein. They're also fiber champions, with 13 grams per serving. Pro tip: soak them overnight, then simmer with a bit of ginger for a creamy dessert soup. Anasazi beans. The ancient protein. These speckled beans were grown by Native Americans centuries ago. They're milder than kidney beans, with 23 grams of protein per 100 grams dried. Their thin skins mean they cook faster than most beans, usually in about an hour without soaking. Number 8. Let's talk about lupins, the unsung hero of legumes. They are also a full protein. You know how people are always chasing that perfect combo of high protein and low carbs? Turns out, these little beans have been quietly crushing it for centuries. Imagine a snack that's like a protein bar's healthier cousin, but cheaper and tastier. The important thing about lupins is you need to soak them thoroughly, for at least 1 day. Check the package for more detailed instructions. The Australian version seems to be better in that respect, while some others may have to soak for several days. Lupini beans pack 40 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's double what you get from chicken breast. But here's the kicker. They're almost carb-free, with just 4 grams of net carbs. For comparison, chickpeas have 44 grams of carbs per cup. They're also loaded with fiber, 38 grams per serving. That's like eating 7 apples worth of fiber in one go. Why they work? They're one of the few plants with all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein. Studies show lupin protein can lower bad cholesterol by 3–4%, similar to oats. They're also packed with gamma-congluten, a protein that helps regulate blood sugar. Think of it as nature's insulin helper. Gut-friendly perks. The fiber in lupins acts like a broom for your intestines. It feeds good gut bacteria, which boosts immunity and reduces inflammation. A 100-gram serving covers 115% of your daily fiber needs. But go slow. Jumping straight into a full serving might leave you uncomfortable. Simple ways to use them: snack attack. Buy jarred lupini beans, pre-soaked, and toss them with olive oil and chili flakes. Salad boost. Swap croutons for lupini beans. They add crunch without the carbs. Baking hack. Use lupin flour, 40% protein, to make low-carb bread. Mix 1–4 with regular flour. Hummus twist. Blend cooked lupini beans with garlic and tahini for a keto-friendly dip. Budget win. A bag of dried lupini beans costs about $3 Australian for a kilo and makes 20 servings. That's 25 cents per protein-packed meal. Compare that to $3 for a single protein bar. Cooking tip: raw lupini beans are bitter. Soak them overnight, boil for 45 minutes, then rinse 3–4 times daily for 5 days. Yes, it's a hassle. But the result is a buttery, nutty bean. Pro tip: add olives to the soaking water for a classic Italian twist. Watch out, they're cousins to peanuts and soy. If you're allergic to either, skip lupins. Also, overdoing it might cause gas. Start with a small handful. Final thought: next time you're eyeing that pricey protein powder, remember lupins. They've kept Mediterranean folks healthy for millennia. Try them as a pizza topping or blended into soup. Your muscles and wallet will thank you.